What's up, guys? Vince Roddy here. As I was playing some platformers of my own, I just realized, oh, that's right. I finished Super Mario Galaxy, and I guess I might as well review it because this is sort of taking me back of reviewing Mario Odyssey. At this point, it feels years ago since I reviewed it, but yeah, time to talk about Super Mario Galaxy, and why people are so hype about it, and I can see why. I can see why that people would like find this as like the ultimate Mario game out there. In some ways, the best platformers, best 3D platformers, and pretty much it's pretty like I knew when I was about to. And thank goodness because I had a problem with the emulator of setting up the buttons for the Wii emulator, and I finally set it up in a way where I don't need a freaking Wii stick or whatever that thing is called. For those that don't know, I never own a Wii. Okay, I'm a PlayStation individual from day in day out, even though that I don't have the money to buy a PS5. But you know what? I'm still PlayStation. That's basically my family hold of gaming. That and Sega. Nintendo? Listen, I have opinions of Nintendo. Oh boy. Oh boy. I guarantee you they would not like this interview because of I mentioned emulators. But yeah, I played the bad boy, and let me tell you, this is just my thoughts. This is not no freaking review analysis, deep Zack Scott. No, it's just me talking and just telling you my experience of the game. So, when it is a collectathon, you collect things, you pretty much get things here and there, and I did not do that for the sake of this review. There is no point. However, I was tempted because man, it must be a lot of fun for sure. And there's some stuff where they think things through in terms of the mechanics of just what they really give this game and the presentation, the atmosphere, which is fun because it's taking space. And you go to these different levels here and there, and it's basically like, Sunshine 2. The thing is that I played Mario Sunshine a lot as a kid. A lot. And I never really witnessed Mario Galaxy. It always has been a game where I keep hearing about it, and I'm like, what is that game? I never really asked my parents about it for anything. And I asked for Metal Gear and Jack and Daxter, but I never asked for any Mario game. It's kind of strange for my part, because I never really was a Mario fan. Even as a kid, I was like, oh, that's overrated. But I knew what I was getting into when I played Mario Sunshine, which was a gift. It was a beautiful moment for me personally in terms of like replaying it, going to level, and pretty much doing collectathons and different moves here and there, and just like basically the essence of what Mario is in terms of 3D. Now, when I reach into playing Mario Galaxy, it is bringing a whole nother level. Flying, freaking going, you have different like you spawn as bees and ice skates. Now, compare that to Mario Odyssey, it's not in the same level. I feel like Mario Odyssey has to be the best Mario game that I played so far. But Mario Galaxy is almost easily up there. I don't care about the story or anything. I just enjoyed just jumping around and just going to, different areas in the galaxy. And as a person that's into astronomy, I was also into the fact that, yeah, this game kind of really nails that in some sense, even though my astronomy class was like years ago at this point. But I really enjoy just how it centers around that theme, just how in space, but you got different mechanics into it. And I'm like, how they gonna nail this? Especially with the freaking booze, the ghost in space. And I'm just like, how they gonna go with this? And they went about it okay, I guess, nothing crazy, at least to me. And there's some parts of it where, you go to a star and then you go to different areas around the level. It's like, whoa, we're going here, we're going there. Oh my God. So it's a lot of content of what it gives you for in terms of a Mario game. And pretty much I haven't played, Galaxy 2. That's going to be the next one. It's going to be a treat. But one thing I really want to, really showcase in this review is Rosalina. Her story, that damn. Damn. I keep hearing a lot about Rosalina, of how, there's so many freaking Nintendo fanboys surrounded about her, especially back then. But I never thought that it would be a deep and dark story surrounding her. And I would love to see that in a Mario movie at one point. Shoot, we got a little, like, origin story of freaking Princess Peach. or at least in some ways, in the Illumination world, in that, freaking Spider Verse. But for this particular one in the universe of Rosalina, like, how they gonna really adapt that? So that's what I'm thinking, especially in a time where, Nintendos are slowly diving into movies. And if they make one referencing Mario Galaxy, that will be that would hit. I know for a fact that this game really cherished a lot of childhoods out there. And personally for me, I enjoyed it as well. I feel like if I was, playing this as a kid, I'll be like, whoa, this is nice. Because I only witnessed it from gameplay. It's like Game Grumps, and also I only witnessed it from just hearing about it and just seeing it on Blockbuster stores and seeing it on Wii. And I'm just like, well, I guess I'll never play that again. Or not that again. I guess I'll never play that in general. Until here I am as, age 27 and playing this game firsthand. And also just like, yeah, it took this long to actually finally find out what Super Mario Galaxy is all about. And let me tell you, it is a good time. It is definitely, I say a game that, when it comes to commitment and everything, it's the commitment of just understanding the Wii itself and what it's capable of and the controls and setting up all together. And then you have this masterpiece of just using that all, and it always feels like Mario is just like in all directions, just thinking outside the box. It's basically thinking outside the box, but as Mario, and pretty much going in each direction to go, how you want to choose Mario as like someone that just reach the odds and what's possible, especially during a time where Nintendo was experimenting. And it feels like that's what it is, for sure. I don't know. I just want to say that this game is amazing. It's amazing. Rosalina story was something that I enjoyed. I love each game that has a storyline. I don't know about this one. It's just like the whole thing, save the princess. But man, what about Rosalina and that whole concept? Like, that has to be sad for her, like, just there alone and, not seeing her parents. And okay, game, okay, Nintendo, just we're just not gonna find out or something. No, it's Nintendo, of course it is. But yeah, that was my experience of Super Mario Galaxy. I don't know, I just want to put this in the charts and be like, hey, I played that and it was fun. Other than that, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, like, comment, jazz. Oh, good, that's. I can't speak anymore, guys. I don't know what to tell you. I just went boobity boop boop bobbity.